Alright, so let's talk about Tombstar. This game comes out July 20th, 2022. It's developed by Andy Sum, Marcus Grambal, and published by No More Robots. This is an action roguelike twin stick shooter. It's single player Steam achievements, and at the moment of this recording, on the Steam page, it doesn't say control support, but controller works. I use an Xbox One. I jumped right in. I tried a run with keyboard and mouse, and a couple of runs using a controller. You can definitely be more precise with the keyboard and mouse, but I just prefer the controller. It works really well. So what is this game? Is it worth your time and money, story, etc.? Right? If you want to see all the gameplay, head on over to Twitch, link down below, where I live stream all these games, and my YouTube channel, MabiVsGames VOD. Check all that out. Okay, so this game is just single player, no multiplayer. The story isn't too important. The theme here, it's something you've seen before. It's some sort of futuristic sort of Western, where you're going to be playing as different characters on different biomes to defeat the gang of the Grimstar. They're trying to they're the evil, and they're trying to take over the place. So you start out with some characters, and basically it plays like The Binding of Isaac. It plays like Dead Cells in a sense, but it's really similar, if you've ever played it, to Enter the Gungeon. Very similar. Okay, so how does it work? You jump on in and you go to room after room and just shoot enemies. You are binded to the room until you defeat all the enemies. So there's lots of different types. There's melee enemies, throwing enemies. I really love the AI here. They're it's very easy at the start. The first biome, gets you used to the game. There's a lot of different sorts of tables you can flip up, just like Enter the Gungeon as well. So flip up, and lots of things to dodge. Every character has a basic gun they can shoot, which has infinite ammo. Then you can pick up other guns which have a limited ammo, but you can always buy more ammo magazines or find them on the ground. A lot of different types. This is one of those sci-fi fantasies. So you get your basic pistols, you got your laser shotguns, you have flamethrowers, etc. You've seen it before. So you have your dodge, you have iframes. And there's different sorts of event rooms. There's the basic ones where you find enemies. Then you have shops. In the shop, after you defeat enemies, sometimes they drop money in the room. You can buy new weapons. You can buy health. You can buy exo hearts, which is like soul hearts here. You can buy upgrade chips. Now these upgrade chips it's pretty interesting. On every single floor, there is one room that is the perk room. You have to spend a key, and then you get choices of different perks: epic rares, commons, uncommons. These really drastically change your run, and they do a lot of different things. Make enemies' bullets a lot more slower. You have a chance to do fire damage, etc. So you have a really basic version of that. Let's say the one that makes enemies slow down, it starts at like a 15%. Using those upgrade chips and going back to a shop, you can spend the upgrade chips and you can bring it with you throughout different floors if you want to upgrade different upgrades. Basically, there's like different tiers of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiers, depending on the perk. The 15% can go up to like 30% that they slow down. So you really kind of build out your run that way. Other than that, there is, just like Enter the Gungeon, there's also boxes. So you can open them with keys. So there's different biomes. You have the basic desert western stuff. You have a desert with broken down trucks and things. And you have like icy area, space station stuff. So the biggest thing is definitely, it's not an early access game. I do want to say that it's not an early access game. This is a full, complete game, but it doesn't do anything new. It just takes a lot that you really like. It's smooth. It's 3DS graphics. Really smooth gameplay. It ran like perfectly for me, never slowed down, never hiccups. There was like one bug I found where the fog of war did not disappear when I entered a room, and basically it was invisible. I had to get lucky dodging all the time to kill the enemies, and then after defeating that room, it didn't even throw out the fog of war. So that was definitely a bug. So hopefully that thing gets fixed, because that was a little annoying. But other than that, everything was fine. The bosses are cool. They're really tough, and there's lots of different varieties. It's nice that whenever you do a run, you don't really get a choice of where to go. You always start with the desert biome, and then you go to the grass biome, etc. However, the bosses, like Binding of Isaac, they sometimes switch out, so you're not going to always fight the same boss every single run. And one thing they do is there is account leveling. So depending on how long the run goes, how far you went, how many enemies you've killed, just like Slay the Spire or something like that, you're going to be leveling up your account. You get experience when you die. The level goes up, and you unlock guns, you unlock different perks that you can find in future runs, and then when you get further enough, you get more characters, and then you unlock something called the shard shop, I think it was. Now this is where the game gets more customizable. Besides having a fresh run and going and making your run on the fly, you can equip these badges. And these badges are tied to your account, so as soon as you level up, you can have them and just equip any of them you want. You have 3 different badge slots, and the further your account goes, you unlock different ones. For example, one of them is increasing your starting exo hearts by 1. You can spend more of these permanent shards that you get by beating bosses throughout the run to increase it even further. So multiple stars, multiple ranks, more hearts at the beginning. So I really like that permanent sort of account stuff. But like I said, it's nothing you haven't seen before. If you've played Enter the Gungeon and you want another type of game with more challenge and more different types of stuff, it's decent. That's what I have to say. It's average. It's not gonna blow your mind, but it's definitely not a bad game. So if you guys enjoyed, leave a like. It helps a lot. If you haven't already subscribed for daily videos, like I said, if you want to see the gameplay, head on over to the Let's Play channel, link down below, and please come by Twitch where all of it is being streamed. Also Discord. You guys like Discord, right? So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.